like suffocating in here.
It does look like it's going to explode off of your body.
Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
I started recording on the Zoom.
On the Zoom?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go on Audacity. I forgot that was a thing.
It's kind of essential.
Kind of. All right, I'm going on Audacity and now.
Okay, me too. And this is the first time, I think. So let's do this assuming that the video is going to go up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully there's minimal editing. We say minimal heinous shit.
I'll try and refrain.
But you never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never know. Okay.
I'm gonna pick my my question right now, actually.
Oh, cool. Mark. All right. And we are off.
No, we're on.
Oh. I guess that's true.
Showtime.
I just feel like everything I know is a lie.
Not everything. Some things.
Most things.
Most things.
Yeah.
That must be a very unsettling feeling.
I thought Montel Williams was a good show.
Montel?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not?
Oh, okay. So that's still true.
I don't know. Maybe we just have terrible opinions.
I am willing to believe that Montel is still a good show.
I'll just agree for the sake of it.
Montel!
Montel!
You're my boy.
All right. I'm gonna try and enjoy this without a spoon.
Oh, so
from now on.
First and foremost, welcome to Nothing Means Nothing, the show where even when something means something,
nothing means nothing. Yeah.
And today we are recording bright, sunshiny in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
We are drinking chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Team chocolate milk today.
I got hot chocolate.
Oh, no, that's right. That's right. It is hot chocolate. So it's still chocolate milk. It just so happens to be hot.
Well, mine's with water.
Me too.
Oh, threw that one up.
I was trying to play it off like it wasn't.
I feel like I need to be closer here.
And if everything goes well, this will be the first video episode of the Nothing Means Nothing podcast.
I was literally just decided about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, so this is very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
So very happy to be here. We are team hot chocolate. We are team yellow shirt today.
Love it.
And we are team kind of fit, kind of fat in our hearts as well.
I still want the kind of fit very fat.
Very fat, yeah.
I would love that.
I got another compliment on this shirt today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a well-known brand down there, or is it someone just really like this?
No,
saying?
people just like.
Oh.
I think people like the confidence.
Yeah.
To wear a shirt that says kind of fit, kind of fat.
That's pretty cool.
Because I feel like
I feel like it's kind of weird though, because you're not kind of fat. So you have confidence, like kind of fit, kind of fat. Yeah, but he's not fat though.
Yeah, I mean, I could see how it could kind of come across as asshole-ish.
Yeah. On
my part.
I'm not saying that you're being an asshole, because I like this. You're supporting a cool brand. But if someone doesn't know what it is, kind of fit, kind of fat, you're not fat.
Right, because I feel like maybe the standard for that would be like a dad bod or like a strong man.
Right.
And I'm like, you can see 2 of my abs year round.
You can see none of mine year round. So I need to be wearing that shirt.
But I do like the message. I think the message is cool.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I agree.
I don't know if it's because it's bright yellow and the words are big.
Mm.
Like literally, I was jogging in the park one time and like a beautiful, beautiful girl was like walking the other way, and like my headphones were in and I was kind of in the zone, but she like waved caught my attention and then like pulled the front of her own shirt and mouthed, "I love your shirt." And I was like,
Cool.
well, that made my year.
You should have been, "I like your face."
Yeah, that's not weird.
Oh. Okay.
"I like your face. Can I wear it?"
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. See, it's weird.
No, I
It's
didn't
weird.
say that.
That's the implication, I think.
Does she want to wear your shirt? Was that what it was?
She
was saying?
can. Absolutely.
Can I wear your face? Like, I can wear her face. That's the point.
No, but like she could have said, "Can I wear that right now?" And I would have been like, "Yes, here.
Please, I would
Take
love to
it."
see you in my clothing.
Absolutely, anytime.
Cool. I don't have women waving at me. I frighten them, I think.
I don't know about that.
If I'm not talking to them, I frighten them.
Dude, some people like the bearishness.
Some people.
Obviously,
I would
obviously
say
your girlfriend
most
does.
people. Yes. Yes. She likes the bearish side of me.
Yeah.
Very hairy and large.
Hell yeah, right on.
Yeah, man. But most people don't.
No. But I think then you know who the real ones are.
The real ones?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that the people that don't like big scary people are not real.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
if they
gonna say I'll say I know who the people are who I should be talking to.
I guess. But if you're going to judge somebody because they're big and scary, I don't know.
That's true. I mean, that's also like media.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's so much more to you than being big.
Being big. Yeah. Actually, but some might argue the opposite. Because what else is there to me? I'm loud. I'm crazy. I'm big. Like big personality, big body. That's how you describe me, huh?
Yeah, yeah. But that's the first impression. That's the cover of the book.
Yeah. I'd say front and back cover. He's big. He's obnoxious.
And like the inside flap and the dedication page.
Right.
And the middle bit where there's pictures.
First chapter.
Second chapter, epilogue.
Yeah.
All right. It's a lot of the book.
Thank you. See what I'm getting at here?
All right. Fine.
All right.
God. So I just finished a workout and just got back from going to 7-Eleven to get a couple gallons of water. This whole the only thing I want to say about this whole coronavirus bullshit, because I'm so sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of talking about it.
I thought we were going to talk about it.
We're not. The only thing I'm going to say is that now my groceries are 6 hours past when they were supposed to be delivered.
Yeah.
I've got to go and get water from the store to make sure that I don't dehydrate like I did a couple weeks ago. The only thing I'm going to say is coronavirus has made my life more inconvenient. And for that, I hate it. For me, it is now up there with people who walk 3 abreast on the sidewalk and women who already have boyfriends. You have made
not all women, just the ones that you want.
Just the ones that I want that already have boyfriends. You have made my life less convenient. And so now I am mad at you, just like I am mad at the coronavirus.
I'm so mad at you because you're progressing in life.
Exactly. How dare you?
Yeah. I agree with the 3 deep in the sidewalk though.
Just don't do it.
Don't.
It is so rude.
It's rude. It's just annoying. Just what it is.
It's like you're walking 3 abreast because obviously you want to like talk to each other, which means you're walking more slowly than the rest of us.
What? Like
right, like just one of you take the hit and walk behind the other 2.
Stand in the back and just don't participate. Right. Then you can switch.
Right, you can rotate like fire drill style, like when everybody gets out of the car and switches positions.
Yep.
Same thing, except on the sidewalk.
I agree with that, but I don't think it'll ever happen.
You know what they should do? Like retrograde motion kind of thing. They should constantly rotate and revolve around each other. And then nobody has to feel left out. It's like when you braid somebody's hair, right?
Okay.
You get the 3 strips.
Get the 3 strands.
Right.
Yep,
So you go right over the center, then left over the center. Now the center's become the right. So now you go right over the center and now left. And then
Yep. It just looked like and they get really good at it. So they just look like a really a fast spinning a fidget spinner.
Right.
So it's just one of those, just one like entity walking down.
if they get really good at it, they could like moonwalk it. So it looks like they're all gliding around each other.
Oh man.
Oh, she thought she didn't want to be with me anymore. Oh, really, Todd? That's really crazy, man. I can't believe that she said that. That's really messed up. I think you should probably give her a text or something, and then maybe you guys could like work it out. But like, if not, like, you're probably better off without her. You know what I mean?
You think so? Because I don't know, man. I've given this so many tries. Whatever.
Oh my God. So to cheer myself up, I've been watching and sending you those videos of the infomercials where people grossly overreact.
Those are really funny.
My favorite one is the one where the woman pours the glass of soda perfectly. She even, dude, she does it. It's like her husband and the 2 kids. She pours it over her husband's left shoulder, which is like even good waiter etiquette. Like she's like white glove service. She pours the can of Pepsi perfectly, like within an inch of the top of the glass, so that he can still sip it, but he can still look at the glass and see, oh my God, this is a full glass of soda. And yet, as she pours it, the family freaks out. Husband slides his chair back. He's like, whoa. The son's like, hey, what the fuck, Tanya? The husband's like, I knew I should have married Abigail. I mean, she's got the lazy eye, but at least she could pour a fucking Pepsi, Tanya.
Then that's a perfect, what's it called? Transition. Jerry.
No, Montel.
Oh, sorry, Montel. But there's no chant for Montel, is there?
If there's not, we can make one. Montel Williams.
I know that was off because there's a delay, but it was in time with you in my ears.
And when I sync it on the audio, it should be fine.
So that part right there is where you're going to judge it from.
And that's going to tell me if the other, whatever, 5 to 7 podcasts before this one are actually messed up. And then that's going to bother me. Every time I listen to them.
Edit the entire thing. And then go back last second and go to that one part where we clap and it's supposed to be in sync.
I'm going to be like, it's off by like a beat and a quarter.
A beat and a quarter? That's a lot.
Oh no, that's true. Like a quarter beat.
Okay, yeah. But I think it's all right though. Like that would be fine. I think that's the threshold of acceptable delay of words.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world though. It's given me fits trying to edit these things and trying
because of things like that.
Because of things like that, and because of like sometimes I'll hear myself a little bit come through your mic, and then I'll be like, yeah. So when I and I'm like, oh God,
that's annoying.
And then I'll move that bit and be like, oh no, I've chopped this section of audio into 30 individual segments.
Oh,
it's a nightmare.
You're creating a nightmare.
I create, yeah. But whatever. First world problems.
Yeah, literally. All right. So, what are we getting into today?
I thought you had something.
Right now?
I do have something, but you said right before we started, I'm going to look and I'm going to pick my question for the day. And
I did. Normally, I ask you, what are we getting into today? And you kind of start off with your stuff, but I can start.
Yeah, why don't you start this week?
All right. Mine's really simple because I expected to go second.
Okay, so it's a warm-up.
It's a warm-up. Yeah,
Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. What is your favorite way to waste time?
Making podcasts.
All right. Right before we started this, what was, until podcasting was a thing in both of our lives, what was your favorite way to waste time? Just to kill time.
Okay. Favorite way to waste time. So does this imply that whatever I was doing is useless?
Say you were just waiting for your groceries and you're just like you can't start anything now because
Mm.
you have to wait. So whatever you're doing is you're literally just
Oh,
wasting time.
okay. So not even like a hobby, not a.
No, no, not. I would
Oh.
have asked what's your favorite hobbies. No, not even like that. Just literally wasting time.
Oh shit. Do you have one already?
Oh yeah,
Okay, you go ahead because I
got a
need to
few
think.
things. But I think the biggest or like the one that I go to the quickest is just throw on. Or I'll go on YouTube. I'll just scroll until I find something that looks nice, like that's actually aesthetically pleasing,
Hmm.
and I'll click on that.
Huh.
Like lately, I've been listening to a lot of classical music, so there's like this. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can just pull it up.
Classical
Should
music
probably,
like Da Vinci?
stop it. Not Da Vinci. Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
You don't know who Da Vinci is or
Who?
was. Not is. He's not still alive.
Oh,
Um
Edmund Da Vinci? Yeah, I don't know him.
Edmund. All right. So I'm gonna try to find, okay, here, perfect. So I'll scroll, like I scroll down maybe 3 or 4 times,
Okay.
and something like this will come up. I don't know if you can see it all. See that?
Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's,
So
oh, I just watched that person play the Lord of the Rings theme.
really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
if you couldn't tell what it was, it's some guy on his piano, and he's got like this digital chart that comes down with all the notes on it, and every keystroke lights up when he plays it, and it makes this really nice pattern on the screen.
It almost looks like a combination of Guitar Hero and Dance
Hmm.
Dance Revolution.
Exactly, exactly.
Right. And it scrolls down, and as he plays, you can see them coming ahead of time. And then
Yeah,
when he plays them, they really like light up right on the keys that
yeah.
he's
And
that
it's
he's
so, and you see his hands play and everything. It's
playing.
so freaking cool. And he's like, oh my god, amazing, amazing pianist.
What's the channel name? Shout it out.
I'll shout him out. There's a couple, but that specific one was, what channel is this? Musical Basics.
Cool. Yeah. Very,
Musical
very cool.
Basics. That's like the 5 levels of Moonlight Sonata. So he'll play like if you're learning and you're a noob, he'll play and he'll give like a short description on the top, like the timing's off and there's no dynamics to the song, and he'll make his way through level 5.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so like level 4 would be perfect playing, or close to, and level 5 would be where you can start making the song your own, and you like put different, like you put your own spin on the song,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
it's really cool. I'll send it to you because it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I love that
That one
stuff.
specifically, yeah, it's awesome. It's especially nice if you know the actual song that he's playing and what's supposed to come, and then he switches it up, and it's so freaking awesome. But like I said, that's how I like to kill time. uh Go down to something that looks cool, looks nice, a little colorful. Maybe it's a pretty girl, maybe it's a nice looking motorcycle, maybe it's a fast car. Whatever is nice to me at the moment, I'll click it and I'll watch it, and I'll just get enveloped in this thing, and before I know it, 15, 20, 30 minutes has gone by, and okay, wasted time.
Like when the coronavirus is messing up your entire Saturday and you're just waiting for your groceries all day.
Yeah, so what are you doing in the meantime? Podcasting, you said, right?
Podcasting, talking to you on the phone,
Yeah, we've been
going to the
talking for like
gym.
4 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like this podcast was not some kind of excuse for us to talk. It was more like, oh, we're already talking all the time.
I think
Might as well
like
record it.
that's the origin story of this, like,
Yeah.
of podcast. It's literally just, well, we talk about crazy things anyway. Why not as well record it?
Might as well record it.
That's funny.
So yeah, so the channel that I was actually watching with the Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
Oh shit. Hold on. Actually, while I have scrolled and found this, somebody that I watch when I want to waste time, it's this guy called Johnny May on YouTube.
Okay.
And he does like X number of insert type of song here
Mm-hmm.
that you should never play in ragtime.
Oh, that's cool.
And then he plays it in
Plays the
ragtime.
ragtime. Yeah, that's cool.
Like this one is the movie theme. So I forget. I think he did Ooh, this is kind of a fun transition, but he did the Harry Potter theme
Okay.
ragtime, which
In
was super,
ragtime?
super cool.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
dude. And he does these videos all over the place, and they're all fantastic.
Like old school. That kind of like on like the old the stand-up pianos where like the quality is not that nice.
I mean, he's got like a nice piano, but
Yeah, but I mean that kind of style.
yeah, it's like the Harry Potter theme. Yeah, it's like
That's cool.
it's very cool.
That's really cool. I like
And
that.
and the Lord of the Rings guy with all the lights and stuff. It's what a name, Patrick with no C, so just a K. Peachman.
Peachman?
It looks German, like the man is MANN.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, he's got 3.7 million views, so I don't think he needs our help.
No, but shout out to him anyway. Patrick.
Shout out to
Peachman.
him anyway. You beautiful piano
Successful.
playing, probably German man.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Good, maybe.
Good, maybe.
Good, maybe, because I kind of softly came up with this about an hour ago.
Softly, so this is not solidified yet because you haven't said it.
Because I haven't said it yet, so we're just gonna kind of roll with lay punches here.
Okay. You said something about Harry Potter, and oh, that's a good transition. Or
Oh no, okay. So
segue.
remember last time I said remind me to talk about.
Yeah, and I totally did.
Okay. Let's just throw this one out there.
Okay.
This is going to be really hard for you, I think, with no warning.
Oh God, you're gonna put me on the spot.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, and if I have to go first, totally cool.
Okay.
So, I have had a song that I absolutely want played at my wedding someday.
Oh boy.
Okay. And in an ideal world, there would absolutely be an orchestra playing this. Not an orchestra, but you know what I mean, or quartet or something.
Yeah.
An orchestra. I want a 70-piece band playing this in my
full
wedding.
Strings, full percussion, full brass, an
That's
entire orchestra.
That's it. I want the New York Philharmonic.
Let's make it happen.
Hey, man. Anything can happen.
Life goals, maybe.
Life goals.
I went to a wedding this weekend.
Maybe if Jeff Bezos gets sick of dating women, maybe I've got a shot.
Oh man, I went to a wedding this weekend. This guy had the New York Philharmonic.
There were 140 guests. Half of them were in the orchestra.
I tried to set it up. I was like, and they were playing.
Oh, so they were playing Concerning Hobbits is the name of the track.
It's the name of the. Have you shown this to? You showed this to me.
I
before.
probably have.
It's beautiful, is it not?
It's beautiful.
Okay, yeah. You showed me that.
And the thing about it is that to me, if you don't know that it's from the Lord of the Rings, you'd never know it's from the Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's no lyrics. There's not some lady chanting in Elvish or something over the top. So to me, what's so cool is that it just sounds like, especially because the version that I listen to, I think is the Vitamin String Quartet that play it.
Okay.
And they put out an album called like Geek Wedding Collection, which put it into my head in the first place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, this is perfect for like a spring outdoor wedding setting.
That's cool.
And you'd never know. You just be like, oh my God, this song is so beautiful. And I would but I would know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that's the fun part.
Yeah, extra special. And would be cool if anybody in the crowd knew.
And yeah.
Oh.
Just like one person to look at me and kind of cock their head and be like wait. And me to be like, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Lord of the... No.
Just give them like a...
Yeah. That's just us. That's great.
Yeah. My wife wouldn't even know.
Oh, God. Oh, man. So what's your like setting for this?
What do you mean?
Like, what kind of wedding? I'm just gonna, elaborate on this because like I feel like there's should be like some kind of special setting for this,
Oh, for the love of Christ, we're gonna go over my wedding now?
if you'd like.
Oof.
You don't have to.
No, it's oh geez, I've never thought about it. Well, okay, so
Yeah, exactly.
what
I literally have never thought about this. So
does it say about me that I have?
you're a helpless romantic.
I guess, yes.
That's about it.
All right, groovy. So it's outside.
Okay. Groovy.
it's like May, June-ish, at
Mhm.
least if it's like northeast. So hopefully we're looking like 60 something degree weather.
Mhm.
Something like maybe where the ceremony is outside, but then the reception is kind of indoor outdoor. Maybe there's a tent. Maybe as it gets cooler at night, there's some like fire pity kind of things going on.
Mhm.
But so with this particular song, I picture it more as something that's playing while I'm standing up there, right? You've got groomsmen on one side, you've got the bridal party on the other side.
Mhm.
I'm in my navy tux, obviously.
Navy tux.
Navy tux, bro.
Navy tux.
Navy tux.
That's a statement.
Oh, I'm not a black tux guy.
Nah.
No,
No.
no.
Navy tux.
Navy tux, killer pocket square.
All right. What's the pattern?
Oh, I got to go pick it out.
All right.
It's going to be a special one. It's going to be a nice one.
Are you matching her like accessories or the what do you call it? The bridesmaids dresses or something like
Ooh,
that?
that might be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, or is it just a me thing? I don't know. Because if she's an all white, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
maybe her garter is the same pattern as my pocket
Hey,
square.
we
Hey,
won't
now.
find that out till later.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh. That's what's up.
So yeah, and so I'm standing there. It's all ready, and it's not what she would walk down the aisle to. Obviously, that would be. I'm a traditionalist. I like the regular.
I can play that.
Nice, do it.
Hey, that's an idea.
Yeah, that
I'll
could be
play a little
fun.
something.
That could
Yeah,
be fun. Okay,
that could be cool.
nice. But yeah, picture like because the quartet or whatever, they usually play like a song or two, kind of just like fiddling around while waiting for the bride, right? You kind of build the anticipation. You let people find
Right.
their seats. You let the groom sweat and shake and freak out
The entire
the
day.
entire day. And then he's just standing there like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. And then I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. I'm gonna be a mess.
Oh, I know you are.
I'm gonna be a mess.
Um,
But yeah, so this song will be playing while everybody is like taking their seats and I'm standing there silently freaking out.
sweating and crying.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
wiping away
no,
everything.
you're gonna be next to me patting down my face with a handkerchief.
I'm gonna be fanning you.
And it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna and they're gonna start playing that song and I'm gonna go, I'm good.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I dig that. I haven't come up with anything. So I'm gonna wing this.
Yes.
I'm gonna wing this.
This is
great.
great.
I don't think about these things.
Iron Maiden 666.
Number of the beast. Sacrifice. That's exactly what I need in a church.
Yes.
Iron Maiden. 666. My grandmas would have a stroke.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah, both.
Simultaneously?
Yeah, in each other's arms.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. So
right.
no Iron Maiden.
No Iron Maiden. Okay.
It would definitely like, a soft song, like what's really romantic? Oh, I like something like I don't know the first line, but it's like, can't help falling in love with you. Something like that. And I think that would be kind of nice. Like you play that song after Iron Maiden, like for the everyone's walking into Iron Maiden. I mean, hey, yeah. Then that song comes on, we walk in. Definitely got to do what is it? The actual ceremony is it called? In a church.
Okay.
That has always been a thing. Like I wouldn't think of to not do it at church. You know what I mean? Like it's not even an option for me. Um, but I would do that in a church, and then we could all get the heck out of there and go somewhere like really nice. Like I don't know. Last wedding I went to was in like a designated wedding hall,
Right. Okay.
and that was really cool because they're obviously really prepared for the entire night.
Right.
So I think that would be like a top choice for me. They have like a nice place where everyone can like meet up, get, a coat check, whatever, and a little lobby, and then a huge room where the DJ sets up everything, the speakers, all the tables, and everything. So I think that would be where it is. I don't think I would have chanced it with any kind of weather. Just do it inside.
Oh God. Yeah. The risk reward on the outdoor thing is tough.
Yeah, and like that day that I went to the last wedding that I was at, all finished.
And I just have the marshmallow just stuck at the bottom.
Oh, that's depressing.
I'm very depressed.
See?
My day is ruined.
Oh God, no! I think it was ruined when you didn't get your groceries 6 hours ago.
I'm still waiting for this.
That was actually 5 hours ago.
For this Postmates person to give me a heads up in any way.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I think I might just take a walk to the regular grocery store and
spend more money.
Spend more money, but see what they've got. At least if I can pick up a couple pounds of ground beef and a package of chicken, then I'm good to go.
Right. I
have enough rice. I have whatever, but this whole now we're back in the fucking coronavirus thing.
Oh, stop it!
I'm done with that.
I said before we're not talking about it.
And it keeps coming back.
All right, leave it alone. I'm gonna do my wedding inside in the church, and then we're going inside. I don't care what kind of day it is. The last wedding that I went to, it was pouring rain, but it didn't matter because we were inside.
What if your fiance is like, I want it outside so bad?
Too bad.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough, dude.
Hey, man, you want it outside real bad? Find somebody else to marry. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
You want me to spend all this money on this crap so it can get rained out?
What if she's super traditional and her parents are paying for it?
Changes things a bit, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, very much so. Yep.
Well, I think I could be pretty convincing. We're doing it. Inside it is.
Inside it is?
Yeah. It would have a nice courtyard outside, prepared for everything. Perhaps a fire. It's funny you said fire pity stuff was going on because I'm like, same thing. Fire pits. Like that's just you got to do it. And I think I would have mine in probably May, June as well.
It's the big. I could be convinced to do it like September, October as well.
Yeah, because it's nice outside.
Yeah, exactly. And then the fire pity thing would be pretty cool too.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
You know what is the move?
The move.
The move.
If it's the move and neither of us picked it, is it really the move?
No, well, this isn't related to the beginning or the middle.
Ah, okay.
So the past 2 weddings that I've gone to, one of 2 things has happened. Mm-hmm. At my cousin's wedding, at about 11:30 at night, the wait staff out of nowhere just started bringing out fresh, hot pretzels. Like New York style hot pretzels and like melted cheese dip.
Wow. Okay.
And after drinking Jack Daniels for 6 hours straight, I was like, you could not have done me any more solid. Start bringing out hot pretzels. But maybe even bigger, the last wedding that I went to, about midnight or so, they're like, all right, now swing it down to the clubhouse down there for the after party, where they then had, of course, more drinks, but then just trays of burgers, fries, chicken tendies.
Love
They
it.
went off. It was literally like a second dinner, just full of like drunk food.
That's cool.
And I was like, that is perfect. Because if you were with your family or with little kids, or you just didn't feel like going, no big deal whatsoever.
Right.
But if you're like, dude, I've been drinking all night and I could go for some
I need to
tendies.
chill. Yeah, yeah.
It was, and again, fire pits. There was kind of an indoor outdoor thing going on. Like, I think that is the total move.
Yeah.
Is to after party it with some late night food.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I dig that.
Yeah.
As long as there's some sweet potato fries.
Ooh, nice call.
I need those. Like, that's like, if I'm drinking, I want fries, but I don't like French fries the traditional way. I like sweet potato fries.
Yeah, and then I think around like 2, 3 a.m. we go on like a quail hunt.
Okay. I was ready for more. There's no more.
No, there's no more.
Let's go on a quail hunt.
I don't think you want to be shooting buckshot in the dark.
Drunk. Full on chicken tendies.
Not knowing what the fuck a quail looks like.
Or where you can find them.
If you're Dick Cheney, it looks like your buddy's face.
Oh my God.
I love that the guy that got shot apologized.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was totally out there looking like a quail. I was sitting on a log going.
It's a dove, I think. Quail.
I just told you I don't know what a quail looks like.
I mean, it doesn't make a dove noise, I'll tell you that. Owls?
Shit.
Pterodactyls?
Yeah, something.
Something like that.
Some kind of avian organism.
Fine.
Help.
Caw. There you go. I don't know what that is. Maybe my bird.
All right. Well, what have we learned today? Craig doesn't know how to make quail noises.
I don't even know if you're wrong or right. I don't know. Oh, man.
That's fair.
We've also learned that Craig thinks about weddings all the time. His
Dude.
own.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
It's romantic.
I don't know what to say. It is.
That's cool. I don't hate on it. I just don't do it.
Yeah, no. Whatever.
No, that's cool.
That's what I do to waste time. There you go.
Ah.
I got 10 minutes until my groceries come. I'm like, what's my wedding gonna look like?
Each week, just a little bit more. A couple more details.
I had one song to the playlist.
I mean, hey, that's kind of cool.
Venga Boys, boom, 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 boom.
Here goes again. Bring them back. Venga Boys.
You know, they do an unplugged version of that song.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
Yep.
An unplugged version of Boom, 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 Boom. That's 4 booms, right?
Yep. It's 4 booms. Yeah. Out There Brothers, 3 booms. Venga Boys, 4 booms. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yep. It's ridiculous.
I'm sure it is.
And what's even more ridiculous is it's not that bad.
Come on.
Look it up.
I'm not.
Look it up later.
You're going to have to send it to me.
I'm going to send you the YouTube. I will.
Okay, cool. Oh, man.
All right. So my other question.
Yeah.
Is if you could get paid any amount of money, like whatever amount of money would allow you to live the exact lifestyle that you want to live. And it doesn't matter what that is. If that turns out to be 60,000 or 100,000 or $500,000 or whatever, whatever your like ideal life would be. And you could get paid that amount to do anything in the world. What would you do?
What would I do?
Webcam girl.
Oh. I'm in.
Dude, do it.
I have to be a girl.
No, you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You're performing live on the webcam.
I'm the bearded lady.
Yeah.
All right.
Or the bearded man or the bearded whatever.
What can I be called? A cam man?
Yeah, you can be. Yeah, you can be. Can your name be Tim Tam?
If it's not, I'll be disappointed.
Can you be Tim Tam the Cam Man?
Yeah,
That's perfect.
I will be Tim Tam, the cam man.
Tim Tam the Cam Man.
Yeah.
That's you.
I hate this. I don't like this idea.
Rob the verb, flesh
Verb.
baby, / Tim Tam,
Tim Tam, the
the
cam
Cam
man.
Man.
I'm like picturing myself like on camera. I can't do it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I wasn't.
Yeah, now
Now
you
I
are.
am.
Have fun sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. All right, so
I'm gonna this is only going to be funny on the video, but the video's going up. Check it out on YouTube right now. If you're listening on iTunes or SoundCloud or whatever, check out the video. It's being uploaded to YouTube. You can watch us drink hot chocolate and wear matching yellow shirts. This is going to be me tonight.
With the glass cracks, the glass crash noise.
I'm just gonna think of you. If you're alone and
I'm disgusted with you. This is your idea.
Yeah, but dude, this is gonna support your ideal lifestyle. So
this is my ideal lifestyle, is being a Tim Tam the Cam Man. Oh man.
Holy shit.
All right, so the question was, what is the actual question again?
Okay, basically you're getting paid an unlimited amount of money, but it's not like you're not going to become a billionaire, because I don't think anybody's ideal lifestyle is like, oh, I need like 3 yachts. Like, go fuck yourself. You don't need
Yeah.
But like your ideal lifestyle would be taken care of. Somebody said, hey, listen, you start on this journey today and you're going to make it doing that thing. You're going to, whatever that thing is, you're going to have everything you want. You want motorcycles, you're going to have motorcycles. You want whatever. You want a vacation home in, I don't know, South Beach, whatever. Like, it's, yeah, you got it. So what is that thing? What would you love to spend your whole life doing? And at the same time, your lifestyle is completely funded by that thing.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy doing what I'm doing now. If it would support my lifestyle, I would keep doing what I'm doing now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Really?
Yeah, like the only thing I'm not happy with, because nobody's happy with, is the pay, because it doesn't support your unlimited, everything.
Yeah, but okay, because your work is pretty back-breaking, right?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do something less strenuous?
I'm happy.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, like I'm cool. Like, okay, like I've had 7 jobs ish, if I had to like guess roughly. This is the most rewarding one, because I get to work with heavy machinery. Really cool. Like, you see, if you like drive down and you see like a construction site, oh, I wonder what they're doing. That's me, like everyone's looking at us doing stuff.
That's cool.
It's cool. And yeah, it's backbreaking. Some days it is, and some days it really is. And but I know that, like, we're like doing stuff for people, like we're providing a service, and I like doing that. And the other job that I liked was kind of the same. I built pools, providing a service, making people happy. It was cool. That job was only seasonal. That's the only issue I had with that one. This one's not. So yeah, I'm happy. I like doing. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm sore. But I think if I were to try to think of something else, and the thing is, I'm familiar with this now. If I were to like make a guess as to what I would be the happiest doing, maybe I would be the most miserable. I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay.
So like, I know I'm not miserable right now, so I'm not going to screw up a good thing. What I would love to like work on motorcycles and cars for a living.
That's what I was going to guess you would have said, actually.
And I would love to do that, but that probably sucks.
Do you think?
It's not mine. The reason I like working on my stuff is because it's mine. I get to change it around. I get to fix it. I get to diagnose. I get to do the whole process. But if I'm doing crap for other people who don't care about their vehicles, I'm just fixing someone's mess.
Well, fine. Okay, so you don't want to work at Jiffy Lube or your
No,
neighborhood mechanic where, Melissa and Eric are just bringing in their Corolla
right.
and you're changing the
That
brake
has
pads.
40,000 miles on one brake change or oil change that it's sludge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and I have to, that's
Holy
my problem now.
shit.
Like,
I'm not a car guy, but I know 40,000 miles is too long to go between oil changes.
It's sludge. The engine is seized, and I have to fix it.
Holy shit.
No,
but what about if you were like one of those, what do they call? There's been a bunch of shows, but if you were one of those people that just did like a tune-up shop, or like all you did was people brought in their cars and they were like, I want this to be more badass. Cars and bikes, whatever, everything.
Oh, like a custom shop.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's different. I didn't think of that.
Right? I feel like that could be up your alley.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because then you're working with probably some different more creative than I on the computer. Hey, I would really want this fender to look cool this way on this car. Can you draw it up for me on the computer? And then we have a CNC machine cut it out, and then you can just make the car cool as hell, or bike, whatever. That's pretty cool. See, I never thought of that, because that's not really a job. You know what I mean? Like, that's like not like, that is a job, but it's not really whatchamacallit. It's never been really tangible. You know what I mean?
Well, right. It's not working at Jiffy Lube. It's not, it's a job, but it's not like, it doesn't seem like the track is there.
Right.
Like it seems like so many times in life, everybody you talk to, like they all went to college for the same 5 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
They're all looking at the same jobs. Like you and I joke that every woman from our hometown became a teacher or a nurse.
Or a nurse. Yep.
And it's true.
It's
not
true.
Obviously it's not actually true, but it seems like you go on your Facebook or your Instagram, and every girl who went to high school with, so many teachers and nurses.
Mm-hmm.
And those are fantastic jobs. I mean,
jobs.
Obviously some of the most important jobs in the world, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it is funny how we're told you could do anything in the world, and everything is open to you. Go to college and you can do anything you could ever want.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody does the same shit. And then you hear about somebody doing something like, oh yeah, he works at this custom body shop where they've got a team of artists and a team of renderers and people who do the body, the actual aesthetic stuff. And then they've got the badass mechanics who they take that CTSV from 550 to 650 horsepower, but is tricking it out. And you're like, man, like, how do you even get there?
How do you get there?
Probably become the most badass mechanic that you can be.
Yeah.
Through hours and hours of changing oil and brake pads.
Right.
And, your catalytic converter needs
$600, please.
Right. Of doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Becoming a total badass, working on your own cars, your own bikes.
Right.
And then finding a shop or meeting up with some friends who all want to do this certain thing.
And get it off the ground.
Right.
From there, yeah.
And you got to take a chance. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't even like the thought of it. It hurts my stomach.
Dude, it's scary.
Yeah. Well, right? You're doing it.
Yeah, I'm scared 24/7.
Right. And I don't fucking blame you. I'm not.
Now I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Could we make that joke any more often?
Yes.
We could. It's been once a podcast on average, I think. But
yeah, let's stop there. But no, I guess that was never really like, that's cool. You see it on TV and stuff, but how do you get there? You have to know people. I don't know people like that.
You could.
I could, and I don't got time for that. I'm already 30. I'm looking for a paycheck in my wallet. So I took the job that was there. I'm pretty useful. I'm big and strong. That's what they call me. They call me Big Bear at the job. Big Bear. So
not regular size, human size bear.
Yeah, no, not a regular size human size bear. Like, come on. I already have a freaking nickname over there. But yeah, I'm useful, and that's I feel like I'm serving a purpose, like big time.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Well, that's huge.
Yeah, right. You know, if you're useful and people go to you for stuff, hey George, can you? Yeah, man, I got it, and I know you're asking me because I can do it, not because I was just there.
Oh,
So
it's
I
so
feel
important for fulfillment. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
no, you're right. To feel useful,
Yeah.
and that's for everything, isn't it? That's not just jobs. That's for everything. But
Right.
yeah, um, but yeah, I think if I wouldn't change it. I would still do what I'm doing now. Maybe tweak a few things that I don't have to break my back every single hour of every day. But whatever, you know, operating machines is awesome. I've never done it before, and now I am, and it's freaking cool. It's just as cool as you think it would be.
It does
Um,
sound pretty cool.
it's awesome. Um, and it's cool. Like I like big machines, I like motors, and you know, it's just go break this thing or go move this much stuff into here and like go fix this person's yard, and they just tell you the A, B, and C, and then you have to figure out how to do it. And when it's nice and neat at the end, and the customer's smiling, shaking your head, thank you so much. Cool, man. I just fulfilled like my day's worth of work, and I made someone happy, and we're all good to go. And I wouldn't change that. At least not right now. And if I, you know, that's, you know, talk to me in 10 years, what would you, you know, and you ask me the same question, I'm going to be like, no, my freaking body hurts all the time. I'm
Mm.
not doing this stuff anymore. Um, I want to be a video gamer, you know, or whatever, or whatever. And it'll probably be different. But right now, I'm happy, and I wouldn't change it. And if it would support every cost of my lifestyle that of course I want fast cars and awesome motorcycles, and to be able to go out whenever I want to and not really feel the bill. That's the dream, isn't it? So I don't need yachts, and I don't need airplanes, and I don't need whatever's. I just like cool stuff. So if it is like 90 or like 120,000, cool, give me that. I'll do my job, and I'll take that salary, and I'll just live how I want to live. And I'm happy right now, so I wouldn't change it.
The really cool thing about that, though, is that that doesn't sound unobtainable.
And that's kind of why I'm not looking for another job right now,
Right.
because all I have to do is work my way up, because I can be foreman. I will get more pay, and you know, hopefully, you know, my boss isn't that old, but you know, if he wants to throw in a towel, I'm good. I'm selling the company, or I'm passing it over. Maybe I'll be one of the first choices,
Right.
you know, and then I have a lot more responsibility, but I get a lot more money.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty awesome to be a business owner like that. You know, and if that were to happen, that'd be cool. Like I started at the bottom and I made it to the top, you know, that'd be really cool.
And I also think that that's really important for fulfillment and for mental health and yeah, just overall happiness to be able to see
Yeah.
that progression and be like, this is where I could see things going.
Hmm.
And also I'm not only am I okay with that, I would be really good with that.
Right.
And to see that, you know, steps and steps down the line, that if this path continues, I will end up at a certain place, presumably,
Hmm.
if everything goes right, or if everything goes the way I think it will, which it never does. But,
Right.
you know, if things happen a certain way, here's where I'll end up. And great, let's
Hmm.
shoot for that.
Right.
That's fantastic. Like that's, to be able to see the road ahead of you, I think is really important. Because even if things don't go that way, or whatever, you know, life happens, or you get thrown off track, or whatever,
Hmm.
it's still to have that foresight and to have that goal. It keeps you moving forward.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, one of the worst feelings is to be at some dead end
Dead
job or
end
something,
job. Yep.
or even if it's not dead end, but maybe you, whether you like it or hate it, but you look down the line, you look 3 positions ahead of where you are, and
Hmm.
you're like, I don't want to do that.
Right. And it's like, okay, what am I doing
And it's
now
like, well,
then?
yeah, what am I doing? Like, okay, so I'm on a path that I don't want to be on. Even if I
Right.
like it now,
Hmm.
I'm not going to
I'm not
like it.
going to, and then I won't.
And then I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
So for you to have a sense of where this is going, and to be like, I am totally cool with being on this track.
Yeah,
That's a
for
great
now.
thing.
Yeah, for now at least. Like, you know, I I wouldn't have been here unless I failed other places. So
Isn't that the awesome thing too?
I don't know if it's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's cool to think about. Like, you can definitely try to map out where you would have been if you didn't like. I don't spend a lot of time doing that. I know you like the whole fate versus you choose your own destiny thing. I don't bother with that a lot, because it does nothing for me. It doesn't fulfill any kind of creative desire that I have.
Oh, that's pretty much all that's good for.
Yeah, and you love that.
I love that.
I know. I don't waste my time with that. I just thought about 30 minutes worth of shit that I don't even care about, you know?
Oh, dude. I do like that interplay, or that like fate versus choice.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, I totally forgot what I was going to say.
I see that.
You ever do that?
Not often.
You just start a sentence and just flies out of your head.
No, it flies out of my mouth. That's why it never flies out of my head.
Oh, it's just, you're like, thought, and then say it.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of times I say things that I shouldn't.
That's fair. Because as soon as the idea runs up the staircase of your brain, it slides down the slide right out into your mouth.
It jumps off head first.
It's like a skydive. It skips the slide.
Yeah, there's no slide. It's like
it just base jumps.
The slide looks too slow. You just
it's off color comment.
And now we can't use this podcast.
Yeah. That's how we end up with 2 scrapped episodes.
Because I say stuff I'm not supposed to.
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Okay, so your turn.
So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hung up on the fate versus choice thing and what we were just talking about it.
Well, we were saying, like, you know, we can try to map out where your life would have been.
Oh, just that, isn't it so cool that every failure in your life is an opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I think that perspective is so important.
It is, because you can think the complete opposite of that.
Oh, because
failure is a fucking dead end.
Right. For 29 years, I thought that every failure was a door being slammed in my face.
Right.
And life saying, you go F yourself. You don't get to go on this path anymore. Right. And more that's something that somebody was taking away from you. Oh, that life that you had imagined? Never going to happen. Ha ha.
Yeah. That's definitely a pessimistic way.
And it's awful because you're always sad.
Always sad, and you're always defeated.
Yeah, because everything is something bad happening to you.
Right. Not just not an opportunity to fix something, or, you know, learn from your mistakes, or take a different path, take a one step back and then leap forward. Whatever, you know, however we want to phrase that.
Right.
You don't think of it that way. You think of, like you just said, well, now I'm screwed. Or like, now what?
Right.
Because I only thought about this one track, and now it's gone. Now what the hell do I do? Now I'm sad.
Right. When it actually, at least the way that I think about it now is, okay, cool. If that door closed, it closed for a reason. And in this sense, I don't mean like a fate reason, or like God or the universe was telling you that this isn't your path.
Right.
I literally mean that there was a reason.
Yeah, there's a literal reason.
Right? Somebody broke up with you. They didn't want to be with you anymore. You didn't get accepted for a job, or a job let you go or something. You weren't a good fit for that job.
Right.
So it's like, it's not that like something is getting slammed in your face and it's like, nope, you'll never have this again. It's like, be thankful because you just learned a lot. And you learn that, oh, maybe this wasn't the fit for me that I thought it was.
Right. And you probably just dodged a bullet.
Or not, or but even so, it's like, okay, that is the life that I imagined myself having with that job or with that person or whatever. It's like, one, if this bad thing is happening and this is being taken away from me, air quotes, would that life have even looked like that in the first place? Like,
Mhm.
probably not.
Right, right.
So you were probably living some kind of unrealistic fantasy in the first place. Or even if you weren't, it's kind of a moot point if that person doesn't want to be with you, or that job doesn't want you there anymore, or
Mhm.
whatever. Um, so I really do think that every failure is like, when I fail at something, I try to take that hit, right? And
Right.
whatever you feel in that moment, it's like, all right, listen, if we need to be sad right now, let's be sad. Let's feel it. Let's feel it all the way. We want to cry, let's cry. We want to
Mhm.
write something out, let's write it out. We want to express ourselves in mostly a healthy way. We want to go out and have a few drinks, or we want to have some shitty food, or go to the gym and blow off some steam. Let's do it. Let's feel the whole thing.
Yep, you gotta
Let's
feel
be
your
upset
feelings.
about it. Right. You shouldn't, right. Don't run from the feelings. Don't hide from the feelings. But then, as soon as I can, I really try to start getting excited about it.
Mhm.
So it's like, wait, now, instead of one path that I was very excited about, I was working towards, I was happy with it, I was way into it.
Mhm.
So yes, that door is now closed, and that is sad. But now there is not one path. Now I could theoretically do anything in the whole world.
Yeah, now you have infinite things in front of you.
Right. And that's exciting. It's scary. It's confusing. It's like, oh my God, I'm spoiled for choice. And now this is kind of freaking me out the other way. But it
Yeah, we
is
kind of just lived that, didn't we? Like the both of us. Like mine was with jobs,
right.
and yours with people, and jobs
And
too.
jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow, shoot. You
Hence
got
why
it
I'm
twice.
I'm having existential crises weekly here.
Freaking overwhelmed, huh?
But it's exciting.
Yeah, no. Well, and the best part about that is that you can now see that it is exciting.
Yeah.
Not yeah, it's terrifying, but not in a bad way.
But not in a bad way. It's scary, like when people talk about being anxious, like when you're a kid and it's a week away from Christmas, you call that feeling anxious,
Anxious, but it's
but
not
it's
bad.
got a positive connotation.
Right, right, right.
Right. So now it's like you can frame everything in a positive way. It's like I hear about any job, or I hear about any city, or I hear about any whatever school, you could whatever. Like, you're like, oh, that could be the place that I end up
Right.
in X amount of time.
Mm.
Or like, you walk by any person on the street, and you're like, I wonder if today, on my walks that I've been, or on the way to the office, or on the way to school, or on the way to the grocery store, like, did I pass the person that I'm going to end up with today?
Right, right, right.
Maybe I did.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that maybe I'm not going to meet them for a day, or a week, or 6 months, or a year, or whatever.
Hmm.
But maybe today, maybe I walked right past them. And that's so exciting. That's
That is so cool.
it's romantic.
Yeah.
It's a little bit kind of pie in the sky.
It's definitely you.
And it's
It's
definitely me to
definitely
think
you.
like these infinite possibilities, and like, you never know.
Right. Well, you do seriously, you never
You
know.
never know.
And it's funny because like you definitely think about that stuff a lot.
A lot.
Doesn't cross my mind once. Not even once. Like it's funny because like I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Like you can think like that. Like that's how often I don't think about it. I kind of just like roll with it.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun that way. Also very scary because most times you don't have a plan.
Right.
Yeah. But you end up where you end up, and hopefully it's where you're supposed to be, and with who you're supposed to be with. And
Right.
if not, you either make it work or you find some, start again.
Right. Exactly. You can always go back to the drawing board.
Right, exactly. But yeah, no, it's cool to think about the infinite possibilities that can be, and some that maybe will be.
Right.
You
Because
know,
as long as you keep living and keep pushing forward and keep following your goals and your ambitions and your dreams and the things that you really, really want for your life,
Mhm.
like, there are certain of those things that will happen. And someday
Oh
you
yeah,
will look back and be like, I remember wondering and thinking about what the heck am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And then one day you're going to be looking back on it and be like, I cannot believe that things worked out to get to this particular place. Like, I can't believe all of the events that had to take place one day at a time to put me where I am today.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you're optimistic and you're always working and you're always cognizant of who you are and being introspective and behaving in a way that is congruent with the way that you want to live your life, and then
Mm-hmm.
exuding that and protruding that out into the world, and being the true you everywhere that you can and working towards those things, then the place that you end up when you look back is going to be a positive place and a happy place and a place that you want to be at.
Mm-hmm.
Because even when you have the downs, you will be resilient and you will work your way back
Yeah.
to the places that you want to be. I think that's all very, very, very cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. It is really cool. And as long as you're a decent enough freaking person and you exude that, you know, what you want from life and you live that way, it'll happen.
Yeah.
And when you get what you want, you'll be even that much more satisfied.
And I think there is something about you having to had gone through some struggles, gone through some tough times, and worked for it. I think that's very
Yeah,
important too.
definitely. You never answered your own question.
If I could do anything and
Mm-hmm.
make, oh, dude, it would be something creative.
I guaranteed that.
Because what
I had one for you in my head.
oh, interesting. Okay, all right, that's very cool. Because I want to see I want to see what I say, and then I want to see what you say.
I want to see what you say, and I want to see what I say. Let's see what we say.
Because right now I like what I do a lot. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm in that position where I don't necessarily know if I like where it's going.
Okay, yeah.
And so I'll have to navigate that and come up with a pivot or something in the
Right.
future to navigate myself towards something that I might be happier doing 5 years from now. But in any case, I am a creative person at heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I think in some ways I'm also like a pragmatist too, and that I do want a certain lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
that being a creative generally tends not to afford.
Yep.
Unless you make it into the stratosphere.
Well, yeah, like a superstardom, like superstar. It's just if you are the best of the best, then you can probably be on par with what you're doing now, like monetarily.
Right, exactly. But it's tough to get there, and maybe I'm silly for not really chasing those things.
Sometimes I I've had the same thoughts about you.
Interesting.
Uh because I know how much of a creative person you are. Sometimes I wonder, why didn't he chase being a rock star? You know, you have some kind of connections somewhere, and then those lead somewhere, and then maybe they don't. I don't know. But you know, in an ideal world, you would be a songwriter or some kind of artist.
Yeah, I think the thing about music is that one, I'm not good enough, and apparently it hasn't been important enough to me to get to that level.
Did you say that you're not good enough?
Yeah.
That's stupid, and I disagree. And I'm mad at you that you think that about yourself. Like like genuinely disappointed that you think that you're a disappointment.
Just in that I could never make a career out of it because I'm not good enough. And I think I'm just being realistic. I'm not saying that I suck or that everybody hates my music. I'm just saying that it's not career worthy, I guess.
I would disagree, but that's just a matter of opinion.
Sure. Right. In any case, it was something that either the fear of failure or my own opinion of it or whatever
It's the first one.
was enough to deter me from that path. The other thing about being a rock star or whatever is that the being on the road all the time was something like I'm not a drugs guy. I'm not a huge party guy. So that aspect of it, along with being on the road for 150, 200, 250 days a year,
Mm.
it seems like a tough lifestyle. And when I look at it like that, I'm like, now I genuinely don't know if it's worth it.
Right.
If I would be happy anymore.
Yeah. I would pose the question: would happiness be the same things that you think of right now when you get, fame and fortune? Would you still be happy and satisfied with the same things?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems that some of the values that I have, it would be tough to hold on to.
Hmm. And you know what? Like, I'm gonna change it up just a second. Maybe it wasn't meant for you to be a rock star on stage. Maybe you were meant to be a songwriter for said rock stars.
That, and now we're coming towards something that with this question I have thought like, oh, like if okay, I probably I have three answers.
Oh my God.
But I'll be brief.
I barely had one.
The first one, I'll go over the two briefest ones, I guess, first.
Yeah.
Some kind of a writer.
Yep.
Which is something that I can always do anyway.
Yeah.
Like I can write poetry, I can write short stories, I can write novels, and I can work towards getting those things published while having like a day job and stuff.
Right.
So that's actually not something that's closed off to me.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, as we do these podcasts, I'm like, dude,
You like it that much?
I like it that much.
That's cool.
Where, especially in a style where like we would be doing our own thing enough that because I like the dynamic of the bond that we have, the comfortability, the fact that I thought about this the other day about how like we're so new to this, right? We're a couple of weeks in. And then I thought about it and I was like, but in some ways we've been training for this for 10 years.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which is funny.
Yeah, I agree
it's
with
like,
that.
it's the first time you shoved a microphone in my face, but
we've always had microphones here.
Yeah, it's not that much different.
It's not that much different. You do think about things subconsciously, don't say that, or like lead it this way, hurry it up now, because we're not strangers to talking for 13, 14, 15 hours. And that can't happen.
Right.
So like in this episode already, I found myself like, all right, get to the point, hurry it up.
Sure.
And it's gonna happen more and more, but it can only be an hour and a half worth of stuff, and there's a time constraint. We're not used to that.
Right. And that's something that we'll have to navigate as well. But
sure.
So, but as we've done this, and then the thought of bringing in interviewees and being able to talk to different people about things, of having questions that you and I have answered, but posing them to other people.
Right.
Like this thing, if you told me, dude, you could live the lifestyle that you want, and the podcast would be kind of the centerpiece around all of that, where your other creative endeavors are probably like a part of it, and the podcast would allow you to do other things. But I would be way down with that. I love this.
Pretty cool.
I think this is so much fun. But
this one,
the one job that to my knowledge does actually not exist. It probably does somewhere, but you and I have talked about this.
Okay.
Of you and I starting a company where it's almost like recording consultants.
Yes.
For bands.
Yes. Oh man, this goes back a long
time, where we sit with a band in the studio.
Yep.
And we listen to the track as they're recording it. And we're like, yo, what if you do this?
Or this needs a little bit of something.
Yeah, something. Let's sprinkle some fairy dust on this, and let's see what we can come up with. A little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I forgot about that conversation, and I totally agree with that.
Which, the thing is, I wonder, you know what, as you become more respected, because the main comeback to that, I think, is that most bands want to write their own stuff, obviously. And they're like, I don't need this guy telling me what to
do my own thing better.
But as you become a name in the industry, people start respecting your opinions.
Right.
And that's when you would get bands going, oh, you know what? Let's get these guys in here. We're feeling a little bit of writer's block. We're feeling that these songs just aren't quite up to our usual standard. Let's get these guys in here and see what they can make of these tracks. Yeah. And then I think we would have many more customers as well, like on the pop side.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, artists who don't write their own songs anyway. But that to me would be so much fun because I love being in the studio. I love recording music. And like just anytime I've ever recorded, doing 12, 14, 15-hour days, laying tracks down, even when it's not my turn in the booth, right, or tracking my guitar parts or whatever, I still like watching drummers track drums or other vocalists in the booth, and you're talking to them from the other room like, dude, that was shitty, do it again.
Yeah.
Or being in the booth, right? And there's glass in front of you and you got the pop filters like right in your face.
Yeah.
And you lay down something and you hit something, you hit a big note or whatever, or this big climactic moment. Like I remember recording the bridge of the Home Team on vocals. And I remember talking to the guys because Nick, he wrote that whole song. Nick is a genius, an absolute creative genius in so many ways. I love him so much. Nicholas C. Valerio, NCV Art on Instagram or whatever he is. We were in a band together. And so he wrote the bridge to the Home Team like way after the fact. And so he and Stu, our other singer, were kind of going back and forth with it because they trade vocals the whole song. And then he wrote this bridge. And it was maybe the first time in my life that I had the confidence to advocate for myself, especially in like a social situation like that or like a group setting.
Right.
And I looked at them and I was like, hey guys, what if I sang the bridge? And I don't think Stu was that on board with it.
No, of course not.
I think he was kind of like,
nah, man.
No, this is kind of like
this is my show.
This is like a taco burrito conversation, nachos. Yeah. I don't think he was thrilled. But Nick was like, you could see it. You could see the gears turn in his head, in his brilliant creative brain. And he was just like, you could see him like that friggin' stupid meme of the lady who's got like that, like what face? And there's like numbers.
Yeah. Numbers and like
like formulas and
math things. Yeah.
And he just like goes blank for a second. And he looks me in the eyes and he's like, yeah, man, I think that could work.
Yeah.
And so I remember getting in the booth and laying it down and hitting that high note. And then just coming back through the speakers like, oh shit. Like just the other three guys just freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And it's like the best feeling in the world.
That's cool.
When you nail something. And then when Stu comes up to you afterwards and he was like, dude, my bad.
Yeah.
That was the right decision.
Yeah.
So if I could just spend my whole life in the booth, or if we could be creative consultants for artists, that would be very cool.
That'd be really cool.
Very cool. All right, so let's see. Should I pull up some conversationstartersworld.com?
Yeah, absolutely. Every episode.
Oh my God. So this is the best way to end it, of course. Dude, they have, oh my God.
What?
350 good questions to ask, 250 conversation starters, 200 questions to get to know somebody, 200 icebreaker questions, would you rather questions. Okay, conversationstartersworld.com have got
on right now
lots of conversation starters.
Cool.
So we're
really sticking to the name here.
They're on brand. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So
Okay.
what list were you pulling from before?
So, and we're going to keep pulling from this list until it's
Okay,
exhausted,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So this is the 170 hypothetical questions.
All right, cool.
But I have a feeling we're going to be getting a lot of material from these guys for a long time, or at least until their lawyers tell us to stop.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, this is stupid. I'm just going to pause at this while I find. Whoa. There are plenty of here. Okay, this is great. If you could know the internet history of any one individual, who would it be?
My dad.
No, that's a terrible idea.
No,
It's
curious.
a terrible idea.
I'm curious.
Oh, my dad's into feet? I didn't know that.
Oh no, but now I do.
But now you know.
Yeah, I'm curious. I asked for it.
Oh, no. Like, why does my dad Google Scarlett Johansson feet like 3
Probably the
times
same
a day?
reason a lot of people do.
You don't want to know your dad's internet history.
I don't really care.
No way.
It's not gonna keep me up at night.
Dude.
I can let it go.
Let it go.
I don't like that movie.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of whack. The one thing that really is off-putting about that movie is that the character doesn't match the voice.
Do you think so?
Menzel. Yep. Go back and look at it. Idina Menzel's voice does not go with that character, and it pisses me off.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I've always felt like that.
I don't know. I think it's okay.
Really?
Oh my God.
You got
Okay, here we
questions?
go. Here we go. This is so stupid. I love this website. If your hands were stuck in any position for the rest of your life, how would you want them to be stuck?
One would be this way.
Oh my God, that was perfect. Oh, that's funny because I was gonna say this, but I think yours is better.
Well, it's the opposite, isn't it?
It's well that shows you
Uh-huh.
our lines of thinking.
Yep.
That shows you our attitudes.
I'm all about me.
And I'm all about
somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah.
And you know what? That tracks. I'm saying
really
it like
does.
you now.
It
That
really does.
tracks
It does.
completely.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm a little selfish, but
Apparently this conversation tells you something.
dude, that's coI'm
So I guess I do have 2 hands, so.
Well, okay, yeah. So my other hand's like this. No. I'm gonna think about this one. I definitely want one like that though.
Wait, so fully serious.
100%.
One hand.
One hand like that.
For those of you at home, good Lord.
Oh, Christ.
Whew. He his thumb, so his fingers are crooked, making like a C shape with his hand and palm.
Fingers together.
Fingers together, correct. Like you were gonna cup your hand.
Right. Yeah.
Like you were trying to hold
like get
water,
some water. Yep.
in your cupped hand. But then the thumb is touching the tip of the middle finger, so it makes like a circle. And I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah, leave it there. That's my one hand. The
Left
other
hand or right hand?
I'm gonna do the left hand.
Interesting.
Because I think the right hand could be used for a lot more important things.
You bite your tongue.
No, with this position,
Oh.
I'll do the spocket instead. One of those.
I thought about it.
Wow.
This is going off the rails quickly.
It is. It is. I think honestly would be a natural like this.
What can you do with that?
Handshakes.
That's it.
Handshakes. What else do I need? Nice to meet you.
Oh no. Oh God.
I don't know. Like what would be useful? If it's already closed, you can't do anything.
You can't do
and
anything.
If it's already open, you can't do anything.
So you've got like, you can't really pick anything up.
I'm doing like the this.
Yeah,
Because I
like
can at least poke something.
like
I
holding
can
a
still
cup.
hold. Right. I can still hold something. I can still poke something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's not the worst hand position to be in.
No, and
And I
this
can
is.
drive. I can drive.
Oh, you can still drive like that. That's true.
Yeah. So like slightly open, slightly closed. And the other one's got to be like that. So
Shit.
this is an interesting one.
This is a crazy one. Yeah, I guess I might have to. I'm gonna have to go with you on the
The
kind
half
of
open.
the half open, half closed hand.
Yeah. Holding a wine glass or like a
That's a great way
some
to
kind of
describe it.
yeah.
Or after you're finished listening to this on iTunes, you could just go on YouTube and watch it. Obviously,
Whatever the timestamp is for this one.
watch
This
it
would be
all. No. Watch the whole thing all over again.
oh, there you go.
Obviously,
Obviously, you get to see our bright yellow shirts.
completely different experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so kind of like holding a wine glass. It's half open, it's half closed. You could drive, you could hold a cup of coffee, you could hold a wine glass or a whiskey glass, which is very important.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that with the left hand.
Okay.
What the hell is my right hand doing? Yee. No. That's aggressive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no. Can't do a fist. That's useless, basically.
Yeah.
Self-defense, but how often am I getting in fights? Hopefully never.
When they start making fun of how your hands are fucking don't work.
Yeah, I guess.
It's inevitable. Everyone's gonna be silly.
That's awful. I wouldn't want my hands stuck, I guess.
I'm going this way because I could poke their eyeballs.
Oh my God. But then I guess, you know what? Fine, I'll answer somewhat seriously. Like this.
Okay.
Like the universal symbol for okay.
Yeah. I thought about that too.
Because I could jam a pick in there.
On play.
And then if I tune to drop D, I can just use the middle finger from my cup holding hand and I can still write very rudimentary riffs, but can still play.
Or you can slide a slide on there.
Oh, I can start playing my git fiddle, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's
not
cool.
Bad. Not bad.
I dig that.
Now, if your mouth had to be stuck I'm just kidding.
Christ.
I'm just
Christ.
All right, on that note.
All right.
All right, everybody. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Nothing Means Nothing, the show where even when something means something,
nothing means nothing. Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Nice.
Sweet. Was that long?
It
felt long.
It was 1 hour and 27. Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. No, not too long.
I freaked the fuck out.